The New Jersey Devils, a team with potential that is being maximized this season. The Devils have started their season with a record of 18-9-2, a far cry from their poor start last season. Last year, their story was one filled with frustration and unrealized potential. Injuries ravaged the roster, derailing a promising campaign before it could ever truly start. But this year is different. The Devils are not just playing well, they're dominating their competition. The offense is clicking on almost every level, and the defense is healthier, giving the Devils more structure to their lineup. And the changes made to their goaltending have altered the entire identity of this team. Is it all sustainable though? And should you be buying in on this hot start from New Jersey? Well, today, let's talk New Jersey Devils, their hot start to the season, their flaws, their strengths, and whether or not the Devils are a serious cup contender or a franchise playing in over their heads. Last year, the New Jersey Devils were looking to build off of their somewhat successful playoff run in 2022-23. Unfortunately, though, the team hit a ton of roadblocks, including injuries, coaching changes, and of course their subpar goaltending. Well, this year, Tom Fitzgerald went out and addressed almost all of these issues. So let's break down this team and demonstrate why they're having so much success to start the year, and why you should believe in them even more this season compared to the last. Now, before we get into this video, about 90% of the people who are watching this channel have not subscribed to the channel. I have a sub goal of about 20,000 that I would like to reach by the end of the year, and I know that we can do that. So if you guys want to continue supporting me and want to watch more hockey content like this, go ahead and hit that like button now and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. And without further ado, let's talk about the New Jersey Devils. So with that all being said, let's talk about the team's stars. Jackhughes, electrifying as ever, is showcasing his elite skill set, and is currently second on the team in scoring with 11 goals and 24 assists for 35 total points. His vision, speed, and finishing ability is unmatched, and unlike last year, his health and availability has been crucial for this team's success. Jesper Bratt, an underrated crafty winger, continues to be a dynamic playmaker, setting up countless scoring opportunities, and surprisingly leads the team in points with 37 on the year, 13 goals, and 24 assists. Nico Hischier, the captain of this team, provides unwavering leadership and a two-way game that anchors the entire organization. His ability to not only produce offensively but defensively as well has been a huge turning point for this team, allowing them to thrive in all areas of the ice. Then there's Timo Meier, a player who's their big, powerful winger, finally able to showcase his true potential now that he's healthy for the team, becoming a key component for their overall offensive firepower. These four are not only producing individually, but their chemistry on the ice is palpable, and a massive reason why the Devils have won a lot of their games. The best part about these four players, though, is the fact that they are still incredibly young and locked down on very team-friendly deals, allowing the Devils to bring in more pieces and build around their stars in a sustainable way. But the resurgence of this team isn't all about their offense or really all of their superstars. It's about Tom Fitzgerald and the team's aggressive approach to fix their goaltending issues, bringing in Jake Allen at last year's deadline, and then making a huge swing in the offseason to acquire Jacob Markstrom. So let's go over the goaltending numbers and explain why this team is so much better compared to last year just based on their statistics. Last year, goaltending for the New Jersey Devils was so inconsistent. With all of the injuries to the team's defense, the mediocre goaltending was exposed by nearly every opponent, and the Devils' offense just couldn't make up for it. Comparing last year's numbers to the start of the season this year, it's night and day. At the time of this recording, the Devils rank 11th in save percentage and 6th in goals against average. Last year, the team's goaltending ranked 27th in save percentage and 27th in goals against average. With the stellar play that the Devils are getting in their crease, they have been able to put more emphasis on the offensive side of the puck, allowing them to open up their full ice game and not have to worry about inopportune goals. Bringing in Jacob Markstrom this offseason and acquiring Jake Allen at last year's deadline are two very underrated moves that the Devils deserve a lot of props for. Recognizing that Vanacek and Blackwood were both good goalies but not the answer for this team, they managed to somehow make something out of nothing, which again, the team just deserves a lot of love for because you can see the numbers translating now from last year to this season. Special teams has also been a major factor for this team's success though. Let's look at their power play real quick, something that was once a weakness, now being a potent weapon that consistently allows the team to get ahead in certain areas of the game. Last season, the Devils ranked 14th in the league with their power play at 22.4%, and this year they are first in the league with a success rate of 33.7%. Their penalty kill, on the other hand, it's remained around the same mark, 14th in the league at 80.7%, which compared to last year's 80% isn't all that much of an improvement, but at this point it isn't a bad thing for the team because it's not hurting them in a lot of their games. Something I would like to see them improve on is this penalty kill though. I feel like as you get later on in the season and throughout the playoffs, it's going to be an important statistic for you if you want to really make yourself a contender. Last thing that we really need to discuss, and arguably one of the biggest things, maybe even one of the more underrated things about this team, is the switch that they made at head coach. Now, no one is saying that Lindy Ruff is a bad head coach, but his style is just not really fitted for this Devils team. He's more of a tough, rough guy who wants to get the best out of veteran players and play that more hard-nosed brand of hockey, whereas Sheldon Keefe is more of a player's coach. He's better with the younger guys, he knows how to develop stars and turn them into successful players. He did so in Toronto, and it's looking like he's doing the exact same thing in New Jersey. So let's just talk about his impact on the team real quick and how this was a great decision by the Devils to bring him in. The impact of head coach Sheldon Keefe cannot be understated. His experience and coaching style has instilled discipline and a structured game plan into this roster, enabling them to effectively execute on both sides of the ice. He's fostered a winning culture in New Jersey, and that's pretty evident with the team's overall perseverance and style of play. The players are clearly more creative and are buying into a system, resulting in impressive team synergy. This is something that the Devils organization also deserves a lot of credit for. While Lindy Ruff was a great head coach for their team, he clearly just wasn't the answer for the young stars that they were bringing up in their system. Sheldon Keefe had a track record of being able to foster a culture with young superstars, providing them with the assurance that they needed in Toronto, and clearly it's translating over here now that he's with the New Jersey Devils and able to do the exact same thing that he did with the Maple Leafs. Again, we'll have to see how everything translates in the playoffs, but so far to start the season, he has done an excellent job with this team, and overall his coaching strategy has translated very nicely. So the question on everyone's mind, is this early season success sustainable? And can the New Jersey Devils be considered legitimate Stanley Cup contenders? The answer is a little bit complex. It's early in the season, and while their performance has been spectacular, maintaining this level of play over a grueling 82-game schedule is a significant challenge. Injuries, slump, and the sheer competitiveness of the NHL will inevitably test the Devils' resilience. However, the foundation is undeniably strong. The improved goaltending, revamped special teams, and the explosive offensive talent gives the Devils a legitimate shot to be one of the top teams in this league. Their depth is something that has often plagued them in the past, but this year it seems like it's going to be an advantage for them. The coaching staff has installed a winning culture, and the players believe in themselves. They've been more creative, and the belief has become infectious, creating an atmosphere of confidence and determination that hopefully can translate into postseason hockey. The New Jersey Devils are no longer just a team with potential. They are a team that should be taken seriously, a team who has a ton of determination and could make a serious run. Are they contenders? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, the New Jersey Devils are officially back. But as always, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that the New Jersey Devils' hot start to the year is sustainable? And do you think that this team should be classified as a serious contender? Drop a comment and let's go ahead and discuss the New Jersey Devils. Thank you guys as always for watching. Make sure you hit that like button now and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I will see you guys in the next one.